up here for me, okay?
Donald Smith is much worse for wear following the incident in his unit earlier today.
Brian, he's got a laceration in his ear.
All right, this is the part that hurts, okay? These all done? Not so bad?
According to him, this wasn't a fight. It was an attack, a full-scale ambush by two other inmates, all for a pair of sneakers.
Basically, they was trying to come for my Jordans. That's what they was coming for, get my Jordans. Told them, hell nah, I'm not about to let y'all get my shoes, anything I got in there. I don't know if they hit me with a lock, bed spring, what it was, but I heard one of the dudes saying, man, hit him with the lock, hit him with the lock.
You all right?
Yeah. I thought I was gonna die for a minute, for real. Right. They try to get my shoes, man. I seen him grab my white shoes, so I chased after him. And then that's when we got in the fight in the range. I wanna give them my shoes, cause that's all I got.
The inmate he fought is already in segregation, leaving one other attacker. Smith can only heal and wait, and hope justice is served.
Stores in prison. Some people run an extortion game in prison. That's what I run. If you don't, you gotta pay me. Everything revolves around me. Gotta pay me.
Juice Reynolds is a prison thief.
Like a dude just come back from the commissary or whatever. I wait till he get in the cell, right before he shut the door, I come in behind him. You know what time it is. I go in there with my gloves and my mouthpiece in and hand him a laundry bag, like, bag your shit up. Come back, if it ain't filled, I'm gonna have him looking different. Have him looking different. I wouldn't say I was a bad kid, I was just adventurous.
Juice Reynolds' life in crime started early. He says that at 13, he stole bikes and cars, then moved on to homes and stores.
I tell them they know what time it is. Know what time it is. Open up them cash registers. Open up the safe.
At 16, he was caught robbing a restaurant at gunpoint, earning himself 8 years in close security. What worked for him on the outside, he learned to bring inside the prison walls.
I just kept it the same as I was on the streets. The only thing different is I don't got a gun. You know what I'm saying? I use my hands.
I guess if you have no other way to make money, but then to take it from somebody, you know, let's not glorify it and call it a hustle. I mean, a thief is just simply that. He's a thief. It's not a hard job. It's not even a talented job.
And dudes like that, you know what I'm saying? They young, they don't know.
Dude, they got the crew.
You know what I'm saying? These dudes don't even know how to read. You're gonna know who the thieves are. But that thief got about 3 or 4 guys, 5 guys. He might be in a gang. You know what I'm saying? So he got his gang rolling with him. There's nothing for them to do but strong arm somebody.
Only the strong survive, you know what I'm saying? And I think if I was weak, somebody would do it to me. You know, so I just, you know, I'd rather me doing it to somebody else or somebody doing it to me, you know? We all inmates. We all in here for doing something wrong, you know what I'm saying? I had no sympathy.
For guys like Juice, this is just part of prison reality. Everyone has to survive, and everyone is fair game. Over in the infirmary, Donald Smith is starting to recover from his attack last week. It's an ironic fate for someone who's here on an 8-year sentence for aggravated robbery.
Yeah, I rob people in the street. I don't want to be that no more. I was doing dirt out there on the street. It's catching up with me. I'm here to better myself, educate myself. I know a lot of these dudes in here from the street. Like, I let him know I'm not on that stuff, man. You know, that stuff, oh. I know it is calm catching up with me. So we'll find you everywhere, you know, you do the right thing. You're out there on the street, try to do the right thing, so we'll find you.
Right now, things may be looking up for him. The prison has a name of the possible second attacker, and they've brought him in for investigation. If Juice Reynolds is found guilty of the attack, the punishment could be anything from a stint in segregation to extra charges that could add to his prison time. This could be a major setback for the prison predator. To see if there's enough evidence for a disciplinary trial.
Reynolds, you're charged with Rule 19, which is fighting with or without a weapon, including the instigation of or the perpetuation of a fight. Now, are you guilty or not guilty?
I'm not guilty.
What happened?
Man, I was downstairs at the card table. Yeah, I see the one dude that was all bloody chasing inmate Mosley. Then next thing I know, him and inmate Mosley on the top range fighting. They tell everybody lock down. I locked down. About 10 minutes later, they come get me. But they searched me. It was blood everywhere. I ain't had no blood on me, no scars, no nothing.
So they told you that your name had come up?
Yeah, they told me my name came up.
There were no witnesses of Juice fighting, but he's a self-described troublemaker and thief.
Since the officer has named you in the conduct report as one of the participants, you will have to go to RIB. Do you want any witnesses?
Stanley Carr.
What do you expect Carr to testify to?
I mean, that I was at the card table whenever they was upstairs fighting. I was at the card table until when they told us to lock down.
All right, young man. You in just a little bit.
There's enough suspicion for a trial, and his will be later this week.
Prison is, in of itself, a community with a pecking order and a natural disaster that takes place every day. Every day somebody gets in a fight. Every day somebody goes to a hole. Every day somebody gets extorted.
In a facility of over 2,000 convicted felons, there are bound to be rule breakers. And when they get caught, they come to segregation, the jail within the prison. Inmates call it the hole, where they await trial and serve out their sentences for anything from fighting to disrespecting officers. This is where time slows to a crawl.
I'm in prison for a case I did, but I'm in the hole for something I ain't even got
a The better part of 23 hours a day are spent locked down in a cell. Inmates get 1 hour a day for exercise, either indoors or outside in cages. Any movement requires an officer and a set of handcuffs. How long an inmate stays is determined by the Rules Infraction Board, or RIB, which serves as both judge and jury.
Sir, on the above date and time, ICO Montgomery was conducting a cell search in 4B, cell 211, when I found an 8-inch shank hidden beneath the bottom dresser drawer.
When I just moved in here, he told me he been knew the knife was in there.
They hear the charges, determine guilt, and choose a punishment.
You pled not guilty. The panel, in fact, found you guilty. The panel believes that a homemade weapon was found in your cell. Penalty to be imposed is 15 days disciplinary control, no credit time served.
It isn't a science, but it's the next best thing to a proper trial.
How you doing, young man? You stand right there.
On deck for today's board are Frisco Mosley and Juice Reynolds, the two accused of attacking and robbing Donald Smith. First up is Mosley, the man seen fighting with Smith on the tier.
So what was this entire incident over?
I just told you, dude just came running on the top range and threw a punch at me, and I'm like,
So why would he come out, just run up on you and swing on you like that?
He was woozy.
Did you hit him?
I mean, apparently.
The panel found you guilty of this. Based on your self-admission of swinging back on inmate Smith after he swung on you, the panel found you guilty of the Rule 19 violation.
It's a clear verdict. 10 days of segregation for fighting. But Juice is a bit more complicated. He is here on a tip, not on solid evidence.
How do you wish to plead to this Rule 19 violation?
Not guilty. Downstairs, I was at the card table playing. Next thing I know, I see the inmate Smith chasing the other inmate. He was chasing him on the top range. They start fighting on the top range. CO told us to lock it down.
At the time this altercation took place, where exactly were you at?
At the card table. When I seen him on the top, when he was chasing dude around the top range, I was at the card table.
Defendants in front of the board are allowed to call a witness to back up their story. But Juice's witness only muddies the waters.
He has called you for a witness here today.
I really don't know what happened. I was making something to eat. It was almost count time.
I thought you was at the card table.
Yeah. When that went down, it was almost count time.
So where was you at when you was making something?
Microwave room.
Microwave room. Where was he at this time?
He was in my cell.
When the COs broke the hole, when they told everybody to start locking it down, that's when everybody split from the table, and you know what I'm saying? People started making their food.
You stated you was down there sitting at a card table.
Yeah, I was when it happened. Then when the COs told everybody break up, lock it down, that's when I went to the cell to get the bowls, and then right after that, I went to go lock down. I locked it straight down.
His alibi seems unclear to the board.
Is there anything else you wish to add?
But just like in a real trial, with no concrete evidence, there is no guilt.
Inmate Reynolds, the panel found you not guilty of the Rule 19 violation due to insufficient evidence.
So Juice is free to go.
And that's your officer out there.
Not guilty. Beat my charges like rock. You know what I'm saying?
Beating a charge at RIB is a rare thing at Ross.
Oh, I'm out of here.
And today, Juice caught a lucky break.
They believed it. They believed it. I thought it was gonna be worse than what it really was, though, because we was killing dude in the cell. Dude just had some exclusive Jordans, and I had to have them. You know what I'm saying?
Freedom! Freedom!
They represent nothing to me personally, just money. Ching ching, when I seen them, the dollar signs, you know.
The robbery was a setup, a successful hit by Juice and his crew.
So my homeboy act like he was about to braid his hair. He opened up the door for me. I shut the door like, listen, I'm gonna ask you one time, where them shoes at? He tried to play dumb, so I got to kick him in his face. Stomp him out. I guess he regained composure or whatever. So now we had to punish him again, stomp him out again, kicking him in his face, blah, blah, blah. He ran out chasing us. I thought he had a knife. So that's why I ran. I got to run on the top range. That's why when y'all came in, y'all ain't see me because I didn't get caught.
It was the prison version of a perfect crime. Now he has other business to attend to, gathering the troops and tracking down the stolen sneakers.
Who got the Jordan, bro?
I don't know. Like I said,
He's hoping to move the shoes, but first he has to find them.
Who you at?
I don't know.
No, that's dead.
In prison, a new pair of Nike Jordans can sell for over $200. Nobody on his crew seems to know where they are.
They ain't about to go down like that. I'm gonna tell you though, bro, you know.
They the one who got him.
Why the Dale give him?
Cause Dale said Frisco was gonna get a part of it, you feel me? He got him. I guess somebody took it from Dale. Unless it was the inside, you feel me? I don't know.
While he was beating his case in the hole, he may have lost the spoils. It seems that even in prison, there's no honor among thieves.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to see where my product's at.
Hey, I'm about to get all that straight right now, bro. I just got out. All right, I'm about to get everything straight today, bro.
That's why I ain't about to unpack nothing, for real. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be here, or y'all gonna see me going back to the hell for another fight. I'm going all out for mine.
I guess that's the new respect. You jump people or you go around stealing and stuff, I guess.
Donald Smith is rethinking his own strategy for doing time. Now out of the infirmary, he's just been dealt another blow. Based on the evidence, he received a 15-day sentence for fighting. A punishment made worse by the news that Juice got off scot-free.
That ain't right. I'm not going back on the compound on the 12th. I know if I go back out there, it ain't gonna be right, you know, because things I got in my mind, things I do to these people, man, they do that to me, I will never go home.
Smith knows that if he fights back,